This little video demonstrates the use and calibration of the void measuring equipment. What we're seeing right now is there's no pressure in the system. The meters have been turned on to warm up. The large meter in the middle, which is reading 0.00 in the red letters, is the totalizer or actual volume. The blue meter sticking up through the panel is the flow sensor itself, and that is reading flow in liters and is just used as a reference. We're now going to hook up our test cylinder and our manifold. Manifold, well, this is the test cylinder, which would be your void, your close-off valve. We're going to hook up the manifold. We can close this valve when at this point it doesn't matter, we can leave it open. We're going to turn on the compressor and pressurize just the hose and the manifold up to this point. As you can see, the flow meter went up to about 7 or 8 and is now drifting down. The volume is running up to 0.04 cubic feet, and we've reached our test pressure just under 15 psi, which is 1 atmosphere, about 14.7. Our manifold is pressurized up to the void, and our hose is reading 0.4 to 0.5, 0.04 to 0.05. Now we're ready to start the test. We reset the counter because we don't want to count the hose. And now we're turning on. We're pressurized up to this point, and we reset to 0. We don't want to measure the hose. So as the pressure builds up, as the air is pressurizing the test cylinder or void, the flow rate in the blue meter is dropping down, yet the totalizer keeps counting up. As we approach 0 on the flow meter is when we've reached our correct volume. As we approach 0, anything under about 0.5 liters per minute. Here we're at 0.07 and 0.13, which is the theoretical volume. We now shut off the manifold and the void, and we can shut off the compressor. And our meter is reading 0 flow and 0.13 cubic feet, which is the theoretical volume of the cylinder. And that's a calibration. That shows that it is, at this volume, it's reading within 1/100th of a cubic foot of its theoretical. And now we're going to do on the second video will be the larger cylinder.